Hello, guys. I'm here to give you my prediction on the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight. I feel like both guys are past their prime, but I also feel that still it's going to be a great fight in the sense that both guys have slowed down a bit, and so it evens out. Like 3 years ago, they were both faster, they were both stronger, they both had more stamina per se. So it evens out. It's not gonna be like this fast or pace fight that it would have been 5 years ago, but still, it's gonna be a decent fight. And it's a fight that I feel Floyd's gonna win, being that he's the favorite, and those odds are not like an accident. Floyd Mayweather is the fresher of the two fighters. His fighting style has allowed him to take less punishment than Manny Pacquiao, so that's gonna help Floyd, right? So also, Manny has taken more punches throughout his career. It's just Manny is a coming in sort of fighter, so he's a puncher. So he's gonna come in and try to get you out of there. So you're gonna get hit more. So Floyd is more like a boxer. He'll box you, and then late in the fight, if he sees you're hurt, he'll try to stop you. Especially in this higher weights. I mean, when Floyd was fighting at 130, he was a monster at that weight. He had some power. He will stop most of the guy, not one punch type of power, but he had combinations, and he will stop guys in those lower weight classes, right? But at this stage, Floyd is more of a tactician, a boxer here in the ring, and he presents some problems for a lot of fighters out there. So the first thing why I feel Floyd is the favorite is because he's a counterpuncher. He could counter. He's not a counterpuncher per se, like the classic counterpuncher. Like he could also box you and walk you down, but in this fight, he could use his counterpunching skill against Manny, and Manny has shown in the past that he doesn't do well against counterpuncher. So in that sense, that's one advantage that he has in this fight. The second advantage is like I said before, he has taken less punishment, so he's the fresher fighter. The third is his defense is better than Manny's, so that's another advantage that he has in this fight. And then he has some physical advantages as far as range, and he's slightly bigger than Manny, so he could establish the range and just boxing throughout the night in the middle. If Floyd can stay in the center of the ring and not allow Manny to push him to the ropes, so that's the key to Floyd winning the fight. He could mix it up. He could box at the beginning of the fight and then just walking down if he sees Manny's getting tired, right? So those are Floyd's advantages. I gave you like around three advantages that Floyd has in this fight. Manny's advantage is like his punching power and his speed, but the speed is kind of even in the sense of speedy fighters don't bother Floyd that much. I mean, Sab Judah is a perfect example, right? He hurt Floyd earlier round. He hurt Floyd with a punch, but Floyd was never caught flush or like he wasn't really, really, really hurt. He went down, he got caught, but it wasn't like he got caught flush, you know. So it's rarely when you see a Floyd getting caught just like flush, like that doesn't happen that much. So that's one thing Manny will have to do in order to win this fight. He had to catch Floyd and hurt him. So but Manny has the punching power advantage. He has decent speed, so he can keep up with Floyd's speed. He can match Floyd's speed. So those are two advantages that he had Or he's slightly younger than Floyd, but again, in my opinion, he's not a fresher fighter. So he has a few things he can do against Floyd right here, right? But in general, Floyd has the edge, right? So that's why Floyd's gonna win this fight. So he's gonna win this fight in the late rounds, either by unanimous decisions or stoppage. It's gonna be an even fight the first half, and then Floyd's gonna take it apart. Not that I don't like Manny. I love Manny. He's a great fighter. Both of these guys are great fighter. It just so happened that at this stage, Floyd is the fresher fighter. Can Floyd get caught and get KO senseless? Of course, anything can happen in a fight, but general rule says he wins the fight for the reason that I just told you. He's fresher. His skill set is much better than Manny, and he has been fighting better competition lately. I mean, people say Manny was great in the last two fights, but who did he fight? These guys weren't puncher. These guys were still young. They weren't fully developed fighters, and they're not gonna be great fighter like a Canelo, who's a really good, very good fighter. And then you have Cotto, who's Floyd just fought at 154, like before Canelo, who's also like a great fighter, or very good at least. So Floyd has been fighting the better competition and the heavier competition. These guys, Canelo at 154. I want to see Manny do that. I want to see him do that shit. I don't know that he can do it. Floyd can still do it probably, but So then you got Floyd. He fought Maidana, right? Oh, Maidana this, Maidana that. So this guy is a monster at 147. Punches harder than anybody at 147 right now. Throw punches from all different angles. He's not predictable. He's not as predictable as Manny is. Manny is gonna come in and out and try to hurt Floyd with his left hand. That's it. Either the straight leg or the left hook. And Floyd, or from you could see a right hook from Manny occasionally, but I don't think he's comfortable throwing that punch against Floyd. You get countered with that shit, and then that's it. Good night for you. If Floyd got that straight right to counter the right hook of Manny, and Floyd is a natural right-hander fighter, right? So, Floyd could time that and just hit him with a straight right and just knock him out, or like hurt him really bad. And the left hook is gonna be countered by Floyd left hook, and it's not as powerful as Manny, but it is just as fast as Manny left hook. So Floyd's gonna win this fight. It's gonna be even for 5-6 round, and then Manny's gonna start to get tired, and Floyd's gonna make adjustment in the second half and win the fight. And is it gonna be easy? It's not gonna be easy the first half, but after the second half, it could become an easy fight for Floyd. If Manny again doesn't hurt Floyd, Manny can win this fight by hurting Floyd early and establishing that power, and just try to push him against the rope and just overwhelm Floyd Mayweather. Just walking down. Manny has heavy hand. If he hits Floyd really good, he could intimidate Floyd a little bit, and also the speed, because it's not gonna be like Cotto like hurting Floyd, because Cotto's speed is not as great as Manny. So Manny can throw, if you put a combination in there, he might be able to get Floyd out of there. Is it likely to happen? No. I mean, Floyd's never lost a fight by KO. I mean, the guy was down once in his career against Zab Judah, and he wasn't really hurt. The guy who did the damage on Floyd was Mosley. He really hurt Floyd, hitting flush with that right hand, a powerful right hand, the Shane Mosley guy. But again, you talking about Shane Mosley, he was still very good at that time, in my opinion, killing Margarito, then Floyd just fought him after that. So you got Mosley, a guy who knows how to deal with different fighters. He fought De La Hoya, he fought a lot of good fighters in his day. So I don't think Manny in his prime would have beaten Mosley at 140 or 147. It just would not have happened at the time. Mosley had a strong chin, and he was a powerful fighter, boxer puncher, like Manny with equal hand speed, And better range than Manny, but Floyd is a technical fighter with decent power, not great power, but decent power enough that he can keep Manny off in boxing, or if Manny gets hurt, become the aggressor. Floyd smell blood, he's gonna take it. You know how it is. I mean, it is what it is. Floyd takes what you give him. And so that's Manny. But at this stage, I feel like both of these guys are great fighters. Floyd has the edge. It's Floyd's fights to lose, no doubt. Doesn't mean Manny cannot win the fight. He's a warrior. He'll leave it all in the ring, and he's probably training as hard as he's ever trained for this fight. And he's angry about the way he was treated in this fight, the negotiations, the way that he's probably being treated by his own company, Top Rank, which probably would take half his money that he's gonna make in this fight. And so Manny's angry. You don't know the behind closed door what type of money he's getting. He's getting 80, then he gotta pay. Oh, this promoter's getting his share. Everybody's getting their share. Like Freddie Roach, I don't know how much he's getting. Is he getting 10%? That's a lot of money. He shouldn't be getting 10%. So who knows? All these advisors that Manny has, everybody's getting paid. You don't know how much money Manny's gonna make. So the only way he can make a statement is by winning this fight and trying to get another fight with Floyd. Manny is a warrior. He can do that, and we all know he can do it. I believe in Manny, and I believe he'll give it all, and that's all you can ask from a fighter. But I still favor Floyd, and based on the facts that I just told you, like the fresher fighter, he has the range advantage, and he has those counter-punching skills that Manny hasn't seen ever. He's never seen something like Floyd, believe me, because Juan Manuel Marquez and Floyd are both counterpuncher, but Floyd is faster, bigger, and stronger than Juan Manuel Marquez, so has the range. It's tough. It's gonna be a tough fight for Manny. Can he do it? Yes, but conventional wisdom says he doesn't. Says he loses the fight. So I'm picking Floyd. I'm not betting my house, but I'm betting $100 to win nothing. So good luck, guys, and good luck to Manny's fans and Floyd fans, and enjoy the fight. And stop hating. Stop hating each other, and stop hating the fighters. These are special fighters you might not see like in the near future. Enjoy the great fighters that you're seeing now. Both are great fighters. And just enjoy these fighters and enjoy boxing. It's not about hating each other. I'm sure like Manny and Floyd as fighters have a lot of respect for each other. They might not like each other personalities, or like personal lives, or personal differences they have, but as far as fighter, I'm sure they respect each other. I'm sure they both feel this guy has done great. Manny feels the same way, and Floyd feels the same way. It's a sport, and it's not your life. It's a sport, and I feel like as fighter they do respect each other. So we as fans should just do the same and enjoy the fight. God bless, and send your messages. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll post another video and answer any question you might have. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the fight.